Hey guys, welcome back to Yes Academy podcast. And then here with me again, we have two handsome gentlemen with me, Mr. Pal
Hi.
and Jonathan.
Hello.
Are you guys excited for this week? We are going to really talk about the visionary, right?
Yeah,
Visionary mindset.
visionary mindset. Yes, correct. Because we have been talking about mindset of successful entrepreneur. The first episode we covered was growth mindset, and the second was on ownership. Yeah, and today very exciting, visionary. And talking about visionary, I understand a lot of companies they have this vision statement, but one thing I usually ask the participants, the employees, what is your company's vision? And I can tell you, most of the time, they are not able to answer me. Yeah, they don't know. Then they'll be like thinking, what is my company's vision? Until they have to search it on website or wherever to get the information. So, Jonathan, let's tell us more about visionary.
Okay. So that's an interesting topic as well. Visionary mindset simply says that I see beyond today and I work for what's coming tomorrow. That's it. I see beyond today and I work for what's coming tomorrow. Now, let me now expatiate it.
Yeah.
All right. So, a lot of people don't have the vision. For instance, we are in Kuala Lumpur, all right? And let me just say that I want to go drive to Ipoh. I must have Ipoh in mind. And having that Ipoh in mind, I must be able to trace the map that leads me from Kuala Lumpur to Ipoh.
Yeah.
All right. Same as in business. You start with a vision in mind. You may not know the way, but you know the destination.
Okay.
And that is why my mentor once said that if you want to think as fast as thought, and if you want to be everywhere there is to be, you must first begin to believe that you have arrived. Why? Because vision, or motivation fades.
Yes.
But vision is going to be the track or the path that leads you to your destination. When myself and Leo decided to chart on one path, and started the Yes Global movement, we saw a lot of people being motivated. We were motivated ourselves, all right? But the motivation, as time goes on, do fade. And so it is only those who understand their destination.
Okay.
They are the ones who are not going to give up. They are the ones who are going to train the path regardless of what they face. We have faced several challenges, haven't we?
Oh, crazy challenges.
Who have not faced challenges, right?
There are people who started with us. There are people who we thought will be with us till we get to our destination.
Okay, right.
And one way or the other, they started looking back like,
Where are they?
This is not for me,
this
for
is not
example.
for me. I think I deserve better. I think I deserve more. But you see, what keeps us is the vision. Is the vision. And my brother Leo was talking about the why. Your why must be very, very important. The big why. So a visionary-minded person is not looking at the now.
The why also creates a purpose where people can wake up every day and say that, right, this is my life purpose and this is what I want to do. And because of that, I can move on to my vision because I have a very strong purpose.
That's very true. That's very true. Because one of the things that your vision does is it's actually set you on what I call burning desire. We have a great vision to produce health products that almost everyone can afford, okay, but not compromising with quality. All right, we have this vision to produce more millionaires in Asia and Africa at large. We have that vision. All right. And so we are not looking at us first. We are looking at the vision.
Right.
And so
right.
when individually we face challenges, could be financial challenges, could be a lot of challenges that comes our way, we look on to the vision because it becomes that roadmap to our destination.
Yeah.
A lot of leaders run without vision. And this is why you made mention that companies do start and within 2 to 3 years they fold up.
Right. Right.
Listen, you can have capital lack. You can have all the lacks, but when the vision is so clear enough, you are not going to give up because the vision creates what I call burning desire. All right? And that burning desire puts you on the seat of urgency so that each and every day you are working towards your goal and your vision.
Interesting. Now that is why a lot of companies were telling me, one of their vision is to make money, right? So what do you think of that vision or that goal?
I mean, that is where you're going to flaw first. I mean, if a company starts with, I want to make money, and just like you mentioned, a lot of companies that folds up are companies who just start something. Maybe they have this product and they want to make a lot of money from this product, so they just produce a product.
Yeah, correct.
And this is why a lot of company folds, because you need to understand why you are doing what you are doing. The difference between Apple and other phone companies is simple. They know what they want to do. It is not about money. It's not about creating exciting things. They know what they want to do, and they know why they are unique. They know why they are doing it. A lot of phone companies would want to emulate iPhone and say, okay, I want to make money so I can. So it has nothing to do with the technology. It has everything to do with emotions. Why? Because people will buy emotions, not logics. So you can have all the sophisticated technologies and someone will still choose iPhone because of how it makes them feel. And in our company, Yes Global, we are not looking at the money first because we know that when we can build people and we can build good products that can serve multitude, then the money comes in. So it has nothing to do with the money first. It has everything to do with services.
Right.
And for us, this is what we have in mind. Do what you must do to make people happy, or give more in a way of life to people than you take from them. So what are we doing? An example is the podcast. I mean, we're supposed to be doing other things, but we're trying to share our minds with them, our experiences with them. I mean, give more in a way of life than you take away from people. Right. If you can do that, then your business will thrive, and then the money will become the end product.
Very, very interesting insight in the sense that it is not all about the money, right? And when we help people, then we will see the money coming in.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Correct. And this is also what we call the process of give and take. When we give more, then we will be able to take more, right? We're going to go for a short break, and when we come back, we are going to see how we can help people to develop vision.
Visionary.
Yeah, their own vision. Yeah. So be right back.
Hey guys, welcome back to Yes Academy. And where were we just now?
We were talking about visionary, and after this, we are supposed to talk about how are we going to develop the vision.
I see. So
let's start off with you, Leo, first. You first. You run this company, right? How do you develop the vision for this company?
Okay. I think we all started with problem solving first.
Right.
So I think he pretty much covered up about mostly everything about the company thing. I really want to touch things about what that really matters to most people right there, or even those who are recording the videos right now, the employees. So one thing about employees is that they always end up in a loop of, let's just say, that self-pity and a lot of negativity, especially with people, especially the work environment. in Malaysia as well, because Malaysia has been in the middle income trap for more than 10 years, and then the pay grade has not rise for a long time, our basic pay of graduates. But then again, the standard of living, the cost of the products, the food, everything has gone up tremendously over these 10, 15 years. So it becomes a big topic, a lot of debate for people, because imagine that 10 years ago, when you go to the workforce, your pay is 2,500 ringgit, and after 10 years, it's still the same. But the price of Apple from 2,500 ringgit for one iPhone become 5,000 ringgit for one iPhone. It is crazy. So that means that, in other words, although the pay remains the same, but our standard of living has halved. So it is difficult. So I think for people who are really working, they can't just say that, oh, because my boss pays me 2,500, I will give him 1,500 ringgit worth of job. It will become an endless vicious cycle where you go nowhere. So it comes back to what I think my brother here has mentioned about first giving. Because if you don't give first, but who is there to recognize your effort, your potential, and whatnot? Because you can forever say that I have a bad boss. My boss is a... Okay, insert all kinds of negativity words here. But then again, if you don't first to start to prove to people that I can do this, I can do that, I can create more value, okay? Yeah, let's just say that today, I'll just give an example from people in front of who are doing the recording. I can do the recording of podcasts right now. And not just doing the recording of podcasts right now. I can do even graphics, I can even do AI, I can even use more technology to do it. So when we observe it and realize that, oh, actually, you can solve so many problems. You can make sure...
Versatility.
Yes. And then we realize that, oh, okay, these skill sets are high in demand. So let's just assume that your boss don't appreciate you. Most probably. I wouldn't comment. But imagine that when you go to the next opportunity, because finding jobs today are not as difficult as it was before. There are actually more jobs opening than people around. So you can present your skill sets, your evidence that you have known, and this will inherently helps you to actually land on a better job and a better pay grade. Because at the end of the day, you can sit on your desk and blame forever, or sit with your friends and talk about all kind of negative forever. Nothing changed. But once you set yourself and tell yourself that, look, I want to be someone great. Even in employment, you want to be someone great in employment. I want to reach this pay grade. I want to. Then you observe that, okay, this person, what kind of people actually have this pay grade? What are they doing? And you put in the steps to improve yourself, the skill set to acquire them. Eventually, I strongly believe you will reach there, even as an employee as well.
Yeah, so let me also come from the employee mentality, not the employer mentality, as he put it. I think one of the things that employers must do, or leaders must do, is to connect the employees to a bigger purpose. All right, because we have been trained to respond to consequences, as I mentioned earlier. We have been trained to respond to tasks and deadlines.
Right. Yeah.
But how do we, as employers, connect, or leaders connect our followers to the bigger picture? Because they need something. They need a purpose to pull them to that side. So just as you're saying that they should give more, why are they going to give more?
Correct. But there's also the question is that you pay me so much, you expect me to do more? So a lot of employees will have that kind of mindset and say that, right? You pay me like that and I produce like that.
Yeah, so this is where the employer comes in. No, because with my staffs, one thing I do with them is I make them feel ownership from day one.
The ownership.
Yes, I make them feel ownership from day one. When they leave here today, this becomes a training ground for them. So it is not about the bills, or it is not about the wages that they receive, but who they are becoming in the process. If they do understand the bigger picture, if you can connect them to that bigger picture, they're going to work hard. They are going to find a purpose to go beyond what they are being paid for wages. So just as I agree with him, I also think on the leadership side and on the employer side, we need to connect our people, our followers, to the bigger picture. Why do you have to do this? Because it is not all about what you are gaining now. It is about who you are becoming. And when you become better at what you do, you become valuable, just as he mentioned. You become indispensable. I mean, everyone would love to work for you. So as an employee, as an employer and as a leader, let us learn how to connect our people to the bigger picture. In my previous company, where I was the leader of Team Fusion, I actually made it a goal to connect my followers to the bigger picture. Why? The big why. And because I was able to sell that idea, I tell you without a shadow of doubt, that not only me became the highest earner in my previous company, but if you look at the top 20 to top 30 top earners, over 60% of my team members were part of that. And why is this so? Because they were connected to a bigger purpose, right? So they're not just looking at what they are earning now, they're looking at that big picture, and so they work over what the wages they receive.
Nice. All right, just to summarize this episode on visionary, a few points that I've got from Leo and also Jonathan. Give and create values, Leo. Yeah, we need to give, and of course we want to create values by the employees. Then, of course, from Jonathan's side, Jonathan, you mentioned a very interesting point, right? Connect employees with the bigger picture.
That's right.
Let them have a look and the overall possibilities, I would say that. And why, and also let them understand why do you have to do this, right? And of course, who they are actually becoming. Because if, let's say, they are becoming a better person than where they are now, I believe they have seen a better future for themselves. So these are the points that I've gathered from the both of you in terms of visionary, being a visionary person. Yeah. So with that, I would say that thank you, both of you, for sharing, wonderful sharing, and definitely we would like to see you again. So Leo, any conclusion words as usual?
I think one of the things that I learned is that mindset is everything in life. You can choose to, be where you are, or you can choose to have like I said, visualize that you have already arrived and then find ways to do it. So guys, if you have learned from all of our podcasts, please hit the love, like, and share button. Share it to your friends and family and tell them about our podcast. Tell them that you have learned from it. Even write down your feelings and your testimony on how this thing actually helps you, okay? And this will really keeps us to produce more quality contents and then let everyone know and enjoy our podcast. So, well, see you guys next week again.